I don't fucking believe in scripts. I hate it. Yeah. Scripts take you away from who you are. If I'm sensing any robotic tendencies from the person, I'm like, they're not comfortable in themselves.
Yeah. You will never, ever, ever get to like the 20, 30, 40K months by following a script.
No, I don't want to keep talking to copycat salespeople. I hate it.
Yeah.
I want to talk to Brooke. I want to talk to Orlando. I want to talk to Tash. If you're comfortable in yourself, you're going to let your personality shine. I'm bought into you.
Hello.
Hello.
We're back.
We are.
I mean,
round two.
I was so good the first time.
Yeah.
You're like, I gotta.
Yeah, we almost
Get
had
him back.
to replace you.
That's unnecessary.
That was a bit. I thought we were gonna wait to tell her.
I know.
No.
Well,
We asked you on today to say, actually.
I'll just go off myself then. That's fine. It's all good.
You're marking your territory by being here.
Legitimately, it's what I'm all about all the time.
I would too.
This is hers.
This is why
Irreplaceable.
I have to always be at the top of the leaderboard. Unless Brooke and I are going neck and neck, then we can both share that number one spot.
We did.
But like any other account, I have to be number one because I have problems with that.
Yeah.
I'm
She's
aware.
the only child. Are you an only child?
Nah.
Basically, no one can relate to that, eh?
No.
You know how rare it is to be an only child?
No.
Not that I'm making it about me, but
You don't?
yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Actually, really good. It's funny. I had a call today with a lovely lady. I ended up closing her. Her name is Crystal. Shout out.
Slayed today, by the
Yeah,
way.
today was a really good day.
Yeah.
Thank you. And she is like also done NLP, counseling, like plant medicine stuff. She's an only child. And we showed up on the call in the same outfit with the same hairstyle. I was like, what? Yeah, so that's just a cute little story about being
Actually,
an
I
only
have to
child.
laugh. I did see that. And then I saw AP's comment underneath being like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but good job. And I was like, that is classic AP.
I love AP, but I call him a constipated cancer.
Really? Wow.
Oh, sorry, because he's a cancerian.
Yeah, so he's not just this poison that like, no,
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Zodiac sign. He's a Cancer who refuses to lean into spirituality. But we're getting there.
So do you think because she was so similar to you, that helped you get her across the line?
I think so, actually. Yeah.
Well, can I say, familiarity is like a way that you build connection. So like she would have seen Tash and then you would have bonded over like, I don't know, the fact that you're wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
And then that familiarity for her would have felt really comfortable and she would have felt safe to pay what she was paid in full, right?
No, that was the other lady.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
This lady didn't want to actually put down anything. My first sentence, I was like, she was like, what? And I said, we're wearing the same things. And she was like, holy shit. And then I asked if I could take a photo.
Yeah.
So instant best
Familiarity.
friend vibes,
Yeah.
right? Familiarity.
Yeah.
But she ended up popping down $500 and she's coming in. She'll pay the rest in full. What, yeah?
Good on
Nice.
you, Crystal.
Yeah.
What about you? What's been going on in your world, sales-wise? That's all we talk about.
What has been going on? Even I'm still learning new things, to be honest.
So you should,
Yeah, always. Always be learning.
right?
Yeah.
I'm learning from Anton.
Yeah.
Like, he'll just start saying some stuff. I'm like, that was pretty witty.
Yep.
I heard this guy's name the other day from Bobby in
Yeah.
Wrong. And
Yeah.
I'm like, who is this?
Yeah.
And then I saw him on your story. Who is Anton?
So he was my first ever student
He's
in
like
Closers
Ellie.
Cult.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's like
he's
the
your-
Ellie of
I swear
Closers.
Bobby was like, that's your mentor. And I was like, no, that doesn't seem
No,
right.
other way.
Yeah, okay, perfect. I was like,
Let's get one thing straight.
Okay, the big O is the mentor.
Mentor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anton
Orlando.
is the mentee.
Yeah, Orlando. How do you say
Exactly.
his last name, by the way?
Santucci.
That's my girl.
Perfetto, huh?
Perfect.
All right, damn it. That backfired.
You know what she called me? It was like Snushy. Snutchy.
It was Santucci.
Okay, no,
Which
shit.
sounds way better, I'm sorry.
You and Brooke and Winnie have this thing in common where they're really bad with languages and accents, but great with other things like sales and business.
Thanks for...
The things that matter. Come on.
Yeah, no, Tasha's taught me everything about like, so I used to say, I can't even pronounce how I used to say pareranan, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like that. It was like I don't remember now. 'cause
Quesadilla, when you went to Mexico the other night.
I still say that.
Quesadilla.
But then Tash has this like way of like pareranan, and then I was like, that sounds way nicer than how I say it. I'm like pareranan.
Yeah.
Pareranan. I think it was pareranan.
Pareranan. Yeah.
Anyway,
You
this
got
is
the R.
off topic.
Yeah. But yeah, learning from him and continuing to grow the cult. And
Why did you call it cult, by the way? Because every time I hear that, I get like vampire vibes.
yeah.
Like it
That's
gives me
what I want.
Twilight.
I want you to think wait, what is he doing?
Yes.
Who?
I like that. So
Yeah.
you purposely went for like the dark forces.
Yeah.
Get people interested.
Well, it's like normally when you think of a cult, you think of like some weird shit.
Yeah.
So it builds that intrigue. And also, like, it is a cult. Like, we're a cult of young guys that are making shitloads of money, traveling the world, like, literally doing
Living
a bunch
life
of
on your
fun
terms.
shit
Yeah.
in our 20s.
Yeah.
Like, 90% of us are mid to low 20s. It's like, yeah.
I feel like cult leaders though as well. Like, I mean, they're the highest form of influence, right?
Well, people follow them.
That's
They
what I
follow
mean.
Jesus.
Like,
yeah,
I'm not
100%.
saying that they're right and what they did was good. Please, just
Great
like
marketing.
be sure of that. But like, they literally were able to influence in the highest possible level. So like, I also think when I hear closes cult, I'm like, you as the sort of top cult leader, and then the influence that you can have on not just the guys in the cult, but also the younger generation of men, and deciding what career path they want to take. Like, you also have influence over that. Which is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Well, one thing that's I think is really powerful and beneficial, because I was talking to you about this last time. My first idea was to have like a self-development community and basically be like the Australian Humza. Like, that was my idea. Yeah.
that.
And then I was like, okay, it's cool to teach people self-development, but money's a big part. Like, money's a big part for guys. You got to have that, and
As
you
the
want the
provider,
other
yeah,
stuff too.
yeah.
But that's a big thing. So sales solves that. And also, to be good at sales, you have to be a good person. Like, you have to fix everything outside as well. So if I can help young guys make a bunch of money, become better people, like, the exponential effect of that is huge.
It's very culty.
Yeah.
That's it. He just solved all our problems, though. I think we need to change our name from She Sells to She
She Cult.
Sacrifices.
Ooh.
She Cult. She Sacrifices.
I mean, either work.
I mean,
like
right?
this better.
But I love what you're doing, though. I think it's so important because for me, the trend that I'm seeing, bunch of pussies. All right? No, seriously, hear me out. Like, you can see the pendulum is swinging the opposite way. These boys are not becoming men anymore. It's basically like an it situation. And so they're going into the workforce where there's no hunting. There's no provisions that need to, be accountable for. Like, they're coming home, their wives are out working them.
Hunting.
Out making them. Exactly.
Yeah.
They're hunting. And so I love what you're doing. You're like reminding them to be the provider, to go out and get fucking good at sales, bring home the money.
In
Yeah.
a masculine way as well,
Yeah.
which I think is great. Like, there's definitely a time and place for masculinity in sales still, even though I think like we could sit here and debate, but I think sales was made for men. And now there's like a really beautiful, I guess, mix between masculine and feminine that is required in sales to be the best. Though it still is required to be able to ask for things, be direct, challenge, lead. That's all very masculine traits. So, yeah.
It's such a mix, because there's also all the feminine traits that you would know: listening, empathy, emotional intelligence.
Nurturing
I'm
to the
curious.
close.
Which one?
Nurturing to the close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think sales was made for men?
This is just based on my experience, but every time I have worked with a sales coach, it's been a very masculine approach. And I mean, if we go right back to like sales, like from the very beginning, it's always been like a super hard sell. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, gosh, let's think back to even the movie Wolf of Wall Street.
Love
like
that.
yeah, I love it too. But the way that he sells, it's so masculine. Like, you don't see any women doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like when you actually look into it, and some of the things that I have been told to say in scripts before, like, I'm like, this can only be written by a man. It's just like smells like a man.
Like
you
what?
know?
What's an example?
Oh my goodness. Like, okay, let's look at this secret mission thing. This is my worst one. I absolutely despise this. Like,
It already sounds dumb.
it's dumb. It's like, so does your partner know you're on the call, or is this a bit of a secret mission? It's like, are you serious? Like, the more you understand language, even like secret is insinuating that it's naughty and sneaky, and there's something that you haven't told, and like, this is just between you and I. Like, that's not a good place to feel. You immediately, if someone was to say that to me, I immediately feel like I'm doing something wrong. I'm keeping a secret. So that also just the fact that like, it's kind of supposed to be funny, but it's just not. It's lame.
Yeah.
That's like something because I agree to humorize, like to add humor there to diffuse it. but I saw someone handling the partner objection, and it was like, yeah, no worries, like wife aside. And I was like, whoa, like wife aside, like at least what's her name? You know, I feel weird calling her your wife. Like, what's her name?
Yeah.
Oh, Brooke. Okay, cool. And then actually addressing her as
how
a
Scott will feel
person.
about me being your wife, but okay.
Jesus.
I like to actually, when I weave in asking about the partner, I actually say like, how does your partner feel about all of this?
Yeah.
And I actually ask like, does he know how you're feeling right now? And like, to me, that's just such a more natural way of integrating that into the conversation, opposed from just being like, so yeah, I mean, do you have a family that you look after? Like, it just seems to be very disjointed in the actual conversation. It actually disrupts the flow. And I feel like that's kind of obvious as well. Like to me, I would get personally sales resistance if someone just flat out, after I've just told them something personal or I've gone into like how I've been feeling about something, if they go straight into like, do you have a family you look after? I'd just be like, it would make me question the intention behind that question.
Yeah.
I do the same. I pre-frame with a partner objection as well, so I don't get one.
Yeah.
It's at the top of the call if they're mentioning family. I'm like, oh yeah, so like who's in the household?
Yep.
Right? Oh, okay. Oh, you have a husband. Oh, great. That's so nice. Like, is he supportive of you wanting to make this change for yourself? Like, how does that play out? And they're like, oh, yeah, I either haven't told him, so then I'll start to go into that, or yes, he's supportive. And then that's when I'll be like, oh my God, we love a supportive husband, right? So if they give me any bullshit at the end, I'm like, didn't you just say that he was your biggest cheerleader?
Yeah.
Like, what's really happening, Sally?
Okay, so this is another, like, let's go a bit deeper here. So, like, women tend to abdicate responsibility. I feel like that's mainly a woman thing.
Yeah.
Men, I mean, look, I've heard them do it too. I got to ask the wife. I was actually helping, there was a men's empowerment program, and I was training their sales team. And the amount of, so like, let's be clear, these men were coming for help on their marriage because their marriage sucked, right? Yet they were still giving a partner objection at the end. And most of these reps would let them off the hook. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding? Like, this very thing is the thing that their wives would be like, thank God. Like, sometimes the wives would actually send them the videos.
Yeah, like make a
videos.
decision.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like
be the man.
Right. You need to back yourself in here and actually be like, who is the type of husband I want to be?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to go to your wife and be like, hey, honey, look, I took my empowerment call and do you think I can do it? Like, fuck up.
Having a
I'm
visceral
sorry.
reaction.
Like, I know. What is that? Like,
X.
my husband needs to come to me and be like, honey, I've got this. I've sorted it out. I'm going to be doing something and this time I'm going to show up differently.
Yes.
Take my freaking money.
Yeah. Take my husband.
Yeah.
So question. So from your perspective, right?
Yeah.
Let's say Brooke got on, Scott got on a sales call.
Yep.
And like he wanted to do the thing, but it was like 10 grand.
Yep.
Would you prefer him to do that and then tell you after?
Totally.
Interesting.
Yep.
You heard it here.
He
Yeah.
should have 10,000 himself though. Like, come on, let's be clear.
Yeah.
Right? Do you know what I mean? Fucking dig into your own pocket, mate. You want to do something, go do it.
Yeah.
I would not respect my man if he was like, it's 20 grand. Can I do it? I'd be like, get out of the house. Do you know what I mean?
Pack your shit.
Right. Like, did you want to borrow my dress at the same time?
Look, I still believe it's better to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission.
Oh, that's such a good line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seriously would rather Scott come to me and be like, even if he was scared to like tell me that he spent 10 grand, to back himself and actually be like, I've done this. And not just I've done this is why I've done this and this is what I'm going to get out of it. I'm so sorry if that's what it is needed after. But like so many people, it's not ever about the partner. It's just an abdication of responsibility.
Yeah.
They can't actually just stand up and say, this is what I need to do. This is what needs to be done.
Yeah.
Like it's my responsibility to fix this.
I think, I'm keen to hear what you think about this. I think a lot of people struggle with partner objections because they believe it. They
Yeah.
believe it's valid.
Oh my God, 100%.
And you can't handle something that you agree with.
No.
right.
The
That's
objection you get is the objection you get.
Yeah.
what I said the other day, right? The hard conversations always have to be had internally. Like any limiting belief, self-doubt, uncertainty that you have about yourself, you're going to project onto someone else. So if they say to me, oh, Tash, I need to talk to my partner. I'm single as fuck. So like, I'm not taking that shit. But if I wasn't and I was in a partner where I gave all of my accountability to my partner, my power away basically, because the only thing that we have in this world is our decision. It's our will. It's our choice. If I give that to someone else and they give me an objection, I'm believing it because that's exactly what I would do.
Yep.
But if I'm not doing that, if I'm reclaiming my power, I'm not listening to anyone's bullshit. Because you can't tell me at the end of the day, the harshest way that I've actually handled this objection is I've reminded someone, I'm like, did you take a shower today? Yes. Whose choice was that? Mine. Did you eat today? Whose choice was that? Mine. How did you get dressed? Did you do it? Yes. How'd you come into this world? By myself. Are you going to die with someone else? Or are you going to die by myself? So this decision that you're making or not making, who is it for? Me. Why are you giving that accountability to someone else?
And power.
Literally.
Yeah.
You make a choice every single day to do every single thing. Why can't you do this one thing for yourself? Like, I can't understand it.
Yeah.
And I struggle to.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's like then when you're handling partner objections, the conviction and congruency that you have is because you would never, ever need to be like, oh, I'm going to check with my partner before I make this decision. Like, okay, let's talk about logistical. Like, okay, the only time I can understand a conversation needing to be had is if the wife or partner wasn't working.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only time that I can be like, okay, I understand a conversation gets to be had here. And then I would always go for like, would you be open to just putting down a deposit to commit to having that conversation?
Yes.
And then I kind of coach them through how to have the conversation because like most people will go to their partner and be like, okay, so it's $5,000.
Tell me all the reasons why I shouldn't do it and why we don't have $5,000.
Yeah, they're looking exactly. So like they need to actually start by saying like, look, okay, I had a really great conversation. I actually have become much more aware of how much this is impacting me. Like rah, 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 rah. This is what the solution looks like. It's $5,000. Like take them through a mini sales call.
Or just like, I really want to do this. And if you're in my corner, you're backing me right now because I want to change my life.
Yeah.
I could never, if I had a partner who didn't support my dreams, that's the end of the relationship.
Because you're going like this.
Oh, 100%. They need
There's
to
no
grow
common
with me.
alignment.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this?
Yeah.
Like from a male perspective.
If your girlfriend or wife spent 10 grand on a coaching call without saying anything to you, but she really wanted to do this and it's perfect.
I wouldn't like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
Okay.
I mean, it depends. If she's if she's not working, like if I'm providing everything, and she's not working, and I've given her access to my account.
No, she's working. It's her money.
If she's working, then that's fine.
Great.
Yeah, if it's her money.
Yeah. But if it's your money.
If it's my money, no. Like I would support it, but like come to me first.
Yes.
Yeah, have a conversation. Yeah, that's what I said. I agree. I think that's the only time where it's like, okay, look at a logistical partner and it needs to be respected rather than like.
I've asked people before, I'm like, is it your own money? And they're like, yes. I'm like, oh, really? Sorry, I was expecting you to say that it was your husband's money. So what the fuck?
I would actually love to see your sales calls.
Oh my
Like
God.
the expressions, the facial expressions would get the deal across the line alone, I reckon.
You can't so Tash has this way with people, right? Like she's a bit of a lone wolf. Like I would never, and I know this because I tried. She went through a hot streak. It was January, last part of December into January of like 2023.
Yeah.
And she was the first person on the account that I was selling to just start smashing 6.5K programs. No one had done this prior. It existed, but no one sold it.
No, it was 9K.
Oh, no, wasn't it 6?
The Ultra, 9K.
Right? So,
Yeah, 9K, Ultra, 12 months.
okay, I don't remember. Anyway, whatever it was, no one was selling this, right? No one on the team was selling it. And then randomly, I was driving to Byron Bay and I had like one of the directors in the car and his phone kept pinging and he did this like little dance every time he'd do it. And I was like, what's going on? Sure as hell, it's like Tash, Ultra Piff, Tash, Ultra Pay Right, Tash, Ultra, Ultra, Ultra. And I'm sitting there being like,
Missing out.
twitching like, fuck, like I need to get back into this.
Get
like,
in the game.
She's like, what's going on? So like I was listening to some of her calls and I'm like, okay, she says this really great line. I'm going to do that. Oh, yep. She says this really great line. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Had all these things. And then when I tried to do I got to tell you this one thing because like I could not pull this off. Before she pitched the price, she would be like, all right, are you sitting down?
Yeah.
Are you sitting down for this? Okay, cool. All right. So the price is X. And they were like, oh, okay. That wasn't too bad. It was like, every time without fail. Now, the one time I tried to do that and I said it to her, she was like, oh God, thank God you made me sit down for that. And that's when I realized why am I trying to sell like Tash? I'm not Tash, I'm me. And I do best when I sell like me. And so that's when I ditched the one-liners.
We all have our own expressions of sales and communication styles. And I think find that in your personality, and no one should be able to replicate you. That's how you know you're a powerhouse closer.
Yeah, and authentic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
That's what
don't
I have to
hide.
say.
Like I always say this, I'd be terrible at poker. I have no poker face. So if someone says something I don't like, I'm like, really?
Yeah.
And I'll do all of that. Like I do tonality training and all of that, but it works because I'm being authentic and I actually care about the person.
Yeah.
I care about them. I want them to make the decision that's going to change their life.
Yeah. I think
Right?
your pet peeve as well is because you are so congruent with who you are, and like you will never, ever, ever be stagnant. Like that is like one thing that you'll never allow for yourself. So when someone comes to the call who's like needs to make a change and has been sitting on it for so long and is still not ready to change, like you definitely, you're like,
I'm cutting.
Yeah.
I can get really harsh. And like it works, a charm.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't. But I'm usually like, look, I can't help you if you're still sitting on the fence. Right? Fence sitters don't go anywhere. You watch the world go by. And it's up to you if you want to do that. But I can't help you.
That congruency is like one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
Like whenever I'm not on my shit, that's when I'm losing deals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I got fired, it was because I wasn't working out, I wasn't sleeping.
Yeah.
hang on, you let that one slip.
Oh yeah, I got fired.
All right, well, let's talk about that.
Yeah. It was
You've been fired before?
No.
Hey, fire clubs.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I almost got fired though, so I can add that. Like I almost got fired, but then I quantum.
Almost.
Wait, I'm surprised. Do you know who fired me?
No.
Laura.
This is funny.
Oh yeah.
Let's go into
But
this.
fair enough, honestly. Like we've talked about it now. Like she coaches in my program now, so we laugh.
Oh
about
my
it.
God, full circle.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But so what happened was I was like this young, arrogant kid, was learning sales. I'm like, yeah, I'm top G. Let me come in. Let me close some deals. And I came on. First month was good, just like pure hustle. Second month was good too. And then third month just tanked because I dislocated my shoulder, which wasn't the excuse, but that led to me then victimizing myself and being like, oh, I'm just going to eat shit too. Oh, I can't work out anyway. Oh, I'm not going to sleep. The World Cup's on. It's December. We're coming up to Christmas. Let me just cruise along. Tanked my sales.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that was it.
Sales is not for the cruisy. Like, this is the
No.
thing. A lot of people are like, oh, pressure. And I'm like, diamonds are made under pressure, babe. Like, you got to learn to love it.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? It will evolve you into the best version of yourself if you allow it to.
Yeah, exactly. I truly believe this is the one thing you do have to be obsessed in. Otherwise, it will eat you up.
Yeah.
Because like
Spit you out.
Yeah, spit
Yeah.
you out. Because like I had one of the girls from the community today actually be like, "Hey, I feel like there's not enough talk around like what happens when you get into a role. Like a lot of people think that you get into a role, you take a phone call, you hang up the phone, you take a deal.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, there is elements of that. That's essentially what you do on the surface. But like, if you actually want to be a savant at this, there is follow-up and there is admin you have to do and there is finance deals that you have to chase. And like, that's just part of the role. It's like, it kind of,
It's a lifestyle.
it is, but it kind of makes me like, what are these women looking for? Because like, there's pros and cons in every role. There's not one single job in the world. I can guarantee you that there won't be something you don't like about it. Like,
Everyone wants the magic pill, though. That's the problem, right? We get sold the dream in every single movie, in every single e-com guru that's on fucking Instagram.
yeah.
Digital marketer.
I think that's shifting though. I
think so?
I think the more realistic people are now about what it actually takes, the more sales they're getting.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that my guys love when they come onto the call is like, I like that you say it's actually going to take time.
Yeah.
Because like, I know I can hit that sooner, but I like that you're setting me up for my expectations to be lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I saw X guy and he's like, oh yeah, in 3 months you can hit 10K a month. It's like, yeah, it can be done. But most people don't in 3 months.
Yeah. Most people. We're not
Yeah.
most people.
Yeah.
So,
But like, I want to like touch on this
Yeah.
because like, I think there's a fine line between what you say on the sales call and actually the marketing message because like, that's not changing.
Yeah.
No one's going to click on an ad that's like, this is going to be the hardest thing you ever do. Like, there's going to be so much follow-up. There's going to be so many finances you have to chase and all for what? Commission only? Like nobody's going to
Yeah.
fucking click on that ad.
Yeah,
So like,
fair.
there's a really fine line. It's
should
like,
test
you've
that.
got, yeah.
Well, I think it also depends if it's short or long form. So in short form, like you can make it sexier. And then, but if it's in long form, if it's in YouTube and they hear your argument, I think that builds trust though.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Well, Yeah, I do. But like, I also don't like people, I know with the people that are coming through to She Sells, like how many of them actually watch long form is very few. And so like for me, Alex Hormozy explains this perfectly where he's like, you've got to wrap the garlic in bacon. Like bacon is what they want. The garlic then comes after. It can't come the other way. No one's going to take the garlic if it's not wrapped in something delicious.
You got to make it digestible for them.
Right.
Yeah.
So like they have to from the outside look in and be like, this looks easy. This looks achievable. This looks like something I can do.
This is the dream.
Yes. And then it's like, all right, let's put in the structures. Let's put in the roadmap. Let's actually build some of those realistic expectations out. But it's like, let's be real and ask yourself the question, would you be here right now if it was any other way? And I truly believe that a lot of people would be lying if they said, yes, I would. I don't think so.
Yeah, fair point. I don't disagree.
Yeah, I agree with that. I also love, like, we've been doing this thing now with our nurture secrets before they get on the calls. We're sending them the podcast that Brooke and I do, which is all about what is She Sells, blah, blah. Everyone has been devouring that.
Yeah.
It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
And so that's long form.
Yeah.
Right? And so I actually think what Orlando is saying is correct because authenticity, if people are craving authenticity, they will watch something that's 20, 30, 40 minutes if they really want answers, if they really want to know if something is for them.
Yeah.
If they're just looking for a dream, the people who only watch like the 20, 30-second ad and don't bother with anything else, they never buy in. Because they get on the call, I talk them through, and I can tell within 2 seconds, but I'm like, let me entertain this.
Yeah.
Right? Because sometimes people surprise you.
Yeah.
Right? No. They're like, seems a bit like long. Sorry. What do you mean? Well, like the self-paced modules. This girl the other day was like, upfront payment. I said, I've said so many times to you that there's a payment plan. That you said you can do the payment plan, right? This is how I'm talking to her now because I'm getting really frustrated. And she's like, yeah, but like the upfront. I'm like, who's saying upfront? I said payment plan. And then she goes, but the time to go through the modules. I said, sorry, are you working? No, I'm unemployed. So, where do you need to be? Do you know, I was fucking flabbergasted with this lady. I said, I'm going to stop the call. I don't have a place for you here. You're not taking yourself seriously. Goodbye. Then I ended it. But this is what I mean. But people want the fucking magic pill though. And that's the shit that I hate. So if we are more authentic in our message, you will just attract the right people.
Right people. That's exactly it. Yeah, you become a magnet to the right kind of people. And you know, remote sales has only really like lately started to become sexy for a lot of people.
Trendy.
Yeah, trending for sure. Like when I got into sales, like it wasn't like it was a thing. Obviously, like there was always remote closes, but it was not trendy. Like no one really knew about it.
It wasn't a certain blog with big boobies.
No. Let's share our stories. So how did you get into sales? Because like I'm sure it wasn't an ad of like some chick being like with money everywhere, being like, oh my God.
Yeah, well, it was accidental. I didn't know I was getting into sales. So I saw an ad from a guy called Jason Capital, basically saying to like send messages on social media to be a DM setter.
Yeah.
Slash like, I don't know, it was called Instagram Boss. And he marketed it as like be an Instagram agent. Yeah. All you do, you partner with businesses and then you type messages for them. Like it made it sound really sexy. I'm not going to lie. He's a good marketer.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I bought that course and then I sold Instagram followers for 9 months. So that was
you say like you sold Instagram.
Yeah.
Is that like when people want to become an influencer and it's just fake?
So they were real, but they were from like Brazil.
Oh.
So you get like 10,000 followers from Brazil through shout out.
So basically like low paid traffic.
Cheap followers.
Yeah, cheap followers. Well, shout out Brazil. We love you, but like we all know like the marketing costs, Brazil very cheap.
Well, they had shout outs. So it would be like, hey, I'm giving away a PlayStation 5. Go follow these people.
Interesting.
And you'd be one of those people.
Right.
So I sold that for 9 months. I sold it to business owners, musicians.
How much were the packages?
3 to 10K. But on average, 3 to 5.
Sorry?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you make money?
I made enough to quit Macca's.
Okay.
Wow.
And then past that point, I got so comfortable.
And how old were you?
I was 19. Yeah.
How much were you making at McDonald's?
Like at Macca's, like 800 a week. And then with this, I was making like 1,500 a week.
Okay.
And I was just like, I had a girlfriend. I was just chilling. I'd work from like 6 a.m. till 10 a.m. And then after 10, I'd just do nothing.
Oh.
I'd literally play video games.
Oh, wow.
I'd play FIFA.
Oh, my God.
We'd go watch movies. Yeah, I did nothing. I did nothing.
So different from the man that's sitting in front of us.
I
right now.
know. Kudos to you.
Yeah. Well, boy to a man, right? To evolution.
Yeah.
Oh, I was proper like Jeffrey. Like I
What's
was
Jeffrey?
proper.
Is
That's
that
what
the
Hunter
Wiggles?
says. No, it's
Oh,
like,
wake up, Jeffrey.
Oh my
It's
god!
like-
And we were like, "Is that the Wiggles who's asleep?" Oh god!
No,
Did we
it's
just
like
show our
it's like
age?
little like beta male, like like video games, like eating junk
Like a
food.
Sim.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then honestly, one big thing that I got into high ticket sales 9 months later, but then I still kind of kept that going. It just got less and less. And then in that month, when I got fired, I got back into playing FIFA. And then when I got fired, I was like, all
Snatch your
right,
souls.
this shit's over. So like I sold my PlayStation. I like got rid of everything, started training Muay Thai, and I literally just like from
Changed
that
your
moment.
world.
Yeah.
I love that.
So like I always say to Laura, I'm like, thank you for firing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Like-
see. Oh my God, what a great lesson. People in the moment can never see what a firing does. They always make it about them. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Like, how could you do that? Though when you get fired, sometimes it could be the best thing that ever happens to you because it's for you, not to you. And it made you completely change your world.
100%. I was so like, I actually cried. Yeah. I actually cried. I just
but he
remembered.
does have feelings.
I actually cried. And after I was like sad, but also so pissed. I was so angry. I was
That
like,
motivation sparks
I
that,
need to
right?
just fucking punch something.
Yeah.
Like,
But
so
that's
then-
that's good
yeah.
because the only reason why he changed his life is because he took that blessing,
Yeah.
right? So many people get fired or something bad happens to you
Yeah.
and you don't learn the lesson.
Yeah.
You can't decipher what it is that needs to change.
Mm.
And so then your life will just go downhill.
Yeah, FIFA for life.
Yeah.
Literally. FIFA and Centrelink would have been the opposite Orlando.
Could have been.
Instead of big O, it's little O's. You know what I'm saying?
Mini O.
The Mini O would have been the manager
Micro
of
O.
McDonald's. Micro McDonald's manager O.
Could
Maybe
have
you would have
been.
had to go back to Macca's.
Imagine. Oh, the shame. The shame going
Oh,
back
God,
would have been
that's
mental.
really-
Yeah, that's one thing that I think is really, really great is that I've never had to go back to something that I left to like progress or evolve as like me, you know? Which
That's
I think
good.
is like, I've never been like, that failed. I'm going to go back to this. Like, I've always
Yeah.
just gone to the next thing, which I think is like really cool.
I did that once. I
So-
went back to something once.
Oh, how
It was
that?
no, it was the worst thing of my life. I went back after e-commerce after making so much money in e-commerce. And I feel like I just went back to like solidify that I hated working for someone else. And so then I left and I
Yeah.
never went back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. So how did you get into sales?
It was also accidental.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, oh man, like I hate my job. This is what I was talking about. I went back and I was like, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I'm a sick bitch. There's got to be more out there for me. Do you know what I mean?
Sick bitch.
I am. Like I really backed myself. I wasn't sure because e-commerce was really stressful for me. As much as it was amazing, I knew I didn't want to have like a whole physical business and inventory and all this kind of stuff and a big team because I had all that, right? And then I went back to this job and I saw this ad and I was like, $400,000 to $500,000 a year, no degree necessary. And I was like, I could do that, right? Because by this time, like, I had been arrested, I was on Centrelink and everything, so like all of that. This wasn't exactly highly employable, right? Had to, like,
Unemployable, some would say.
unemployable, the definition, you'll see my face in the dictionary. But I had to get like all of that wiped and everything, so you can't, it's not on the record anymore. But
Well,
like,
now it is.
well, no, you'll see. My mugshot is still on Google. You
Yeah.
can Google it.
Really?
Yeah.
You
can.
Natasha. It's
Oh, I'm
hilarious.
gonna
It's
look at
hilarious.
We were all sent it before you started.
I know. Anyway, they're like, who's this person coming on? Number one, baby. With Brookie, of course. But like, that was it. I saw that and I was like, I don't have any of the qualifications, but I'm going to do it anyway. That's how much I back myself because I'm like, I can do hard shit. And then I came and I smashed it and I did 20K my first month and then I never looked back. I was like, oh, okay. I'm actually really good at sales. This is the thing that was never clicking for me is like sales is my game.
You did that in your first month.
Yeah, man.
That's insane. That's crazy.
Should we tell them what Cassie did in her first month?
Yeah.
22.
Wow.
Now she's almost hit 40,000 in her second month.
That's
Like our girls
nuts.
kill it.
Yeah, they
That's
kill it.
awesome.
She's converting at 68%.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
What niche is it in?
Relationships.
Yeah, relationships.
Yeah.
High end.
Yeah. Like we're talking, this is 40,000 Australian. She sells in USD.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Like I love selling on USD or if you can get like a GBP account, The conversion
over.
is so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
So
living
nice.
in Bali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Other way around is messed up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Charge
you
USD to
wouldn't.
Aussies?
Yeah, no.
no.
Actually, since we've like expanded into the US, like it's really interesting because like for us, we're like we have to pay staff in USD, which doesn't make sense to us because we're like, well, we're paying you so much money to do the same thing, but like we have to because like for them, it's like, well, no, this is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like we have to stop seeing us as an Australian business, and now we're kind of more like global, international. Yeah.
So you were working as a teacher, and
Yeah.
then how did you find out about sales?
Well, it's such a weird thing. Sales has always like found me, and then I've like pushed it away every time. So like I started in network marketing, selling isogenics.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
It's like
and I was
ultimate
good.
sales in my opinion.
Ultimate sale, yeah. I was doing all the cold DMs.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking whoever wants to talk to me, I would talk to them about it. And obviously that there was lots of things that I did that were not in alignment with who I was through network marketing, but it was just told. I was just told to do that. And I was really good at it. I got flown to San Diego to accept some award, and I was the fastest person to ever have received that award. And then I went home and I'd won a trip to Dallas to be trained by like the top, like our top line. So like the person who basically makes all of the money from everyone below her. And it was like a 4-week mentorship, and I was about like, she'd bought my tickets and everything. And my sister, I remember because it was over her 21st birthday, and she said to me, Brooke, like, you have changed. Like you're just not a good, like you're not fun to be around at the moment.
Wow.
And so I canceled my flights, didn't go. And she messaged me back saying, you will never come back from this. And I didn't. I would never go back to network marketing. Nothing against it. I just don't like their model, don't like how they're told to sell. And then so pushed sales away, never touching sales again, went back to teaching. Also, I did go back to teaching, but I was kind of always teaching. Like I never stopped teaching to do network marketing. Then got into gyms and started selling in the gyms and was just fucking crushing. Like our gym was always winning fast start competitions. So like I was selling the most number of PIFs. I remember the business owner being like, can you run some sales training? And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you don't know what the structure is.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm just talking to people. And this was actually, Matt Ryder was in this business. So this is how we met him. And so the actual gym itself was doing terribly, went into liquidation. Matt was like, hey, do you guys want to, I'm starting this business. Like, it's when he started Sales Sniper. I'm starting this business. Do you guys, like, we want you and Scott to come and sell in this business. And we're like, what is this? Like, you want us to ring people and sell 28-day challenges over the phone? Like, all right, we'll do it. So we were doing it. I shit you not. This is how remote sales used to be. We were in the car on the phone to just these people. Like while Scott was driving, I'm taking these calls. We're writing credit card details in spreadsheets. Like
That's Wolf of
sending
Wall
them to
Street.
Matt. Yep.
Yeah.
Sending them to Matt to charge. We're like, yep, charge. And that's how it was for a long time. And then we hit a crossroads, and Scott and I had been, like the business owner of the gyms said to us, hey, we want to send you guys to Melbourne to be the growth managers of our Melbourne gym. And we had Matt being like, we want you to come and like do this full time. Like Marco, this is like the start, like the of all. And we were like, we were such loyal people at the time to the gym. We'd loved it. So we followed the gym direction, and that was just absolutely the wrong direction. Because later on, Matt, Marco went to be these, amazing, they went up to, did all sorts of things. And the gym fully went into liquidation. So we ended up back in Perth. I actually did go back and do some relief teaching. And I remember Scott seeing the post of Matt and Marco on a boat with James, and they were wearing Rolexes. And he was like,
it's always the Rolex.
damn. He's like, we definitely chose the wrong path. And funnily enough, soon after that post, sales fell into my lap again. It was a remote sales opportunity, the same one that Tash was at, but I was there a year before her. And my housemate at the time, he was the one that gave the opportunity to me. He was like, you need to do this. Like, this is going to change your world. Like, I'm making $20K a month. And I'm like, what? No fucking way. You only make $20K winning the lotto. Like, I was very scarcity mindset, very like, there's no way you can make $20K a month. Like, absolutely not.
So different from the Brooke that's sitting in front of you.
Oh my God. Yeah. Anyway, I still didn't believe him. I had to meet the business owner who showed me the comms, like for all the people on the team. And I was like, I can fucking do this. Like, let's go. thought I would kill it. Bombed out.
Really?
Yeah, my first month I sucked. Yeah. Yeah, because I was a people pleaser. So like literally to the point where like my own mum had to ring and dispute a bill, or like I had to text my boyfriend to break up with him in a text because I couldn't do it to his face. So my way that I was selling is like be their friend, be their friend, be their friend, which means I would never challenge, I would never objection handle. I would just be like, okay, no worries. And they're like, yeah, it's a really solid follow-up. Like they're going to come back to me tomorrow, and then nope, ghost. So that was like, that's where I almost got fired. So after my first month, he was like, Brooke, if something doesn't change, like immediately, like you're gone. And I was like, fuck that, I've never been fired. And then, yeah.
See, that was your fire then. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not about to get myself fired.
Yeah, no, I can do this.
Yeah.
Like I'm so, like I knew that I was worthy of making that kind of money, and also being able to like lead these women through making a change. And as soon as I stepped into like my power, and like that's when I just straight to the top.
Yeah.
And that's when they started listening to me about the script. Because the reason I think I bombed out in my first month, and because by the time you came on, the script was completely changed. Because when I first came on, the script was so masculine. Like we're selling menopausal programs to these women, and we're selling in such a steamroll masculine way. And so, yes, I contribute my first month failure to me being too nice, but also because like parts of the script I couldn't say.
It wasn't congruent to you.
Yeah, no way. No.
Yeah.
It was too far off what it needed to be.
Yeah.
It's good that you had the foresight for that to wake you up, though. I think men and women are different in that way. Like, I think guys need it to actually, like, smack them in the face
Yeah.
before they actually change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas you're like, oh, I see where this is going. Whereas we actually need to fall in the shit to realize it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why men will like fuck up a good relationship, go away. The girl will be like, all right, thriving. And then they're like, take me back. And it's like, no. Right? You guys literally need something to happen. So I agree with that.
Sometimes even falling in the shit's not enough. Like,
Like, needs to be set on fire as well.
Got to break an arm on the way down.
exactly. Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
I actually want to go back to that moment that you just said with the guys on the boat with the Rolexes. I actually don't think that was the wrong direction, because if you did go down that direction, I guarantee you she cells wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I know. They
Right?
wouldn't. Yeah.
It's a sliding doors moment.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I wholeheartedly think you guys would be in that over there.
Yeah, I know.
Not-
It at the time, I definitely now
Right, at
I'm
the
like
time.
so
Yeah.
grateful that like we didn't take that path. And because like to me there was a real gap in the market. Like there was no women teaching sales. There wasn't. I couldn't go to anyone to learn sales. There was literally none. And so like that's why She Sells was birthed. But at the time seeing that and just being like, we were there. Like we were the beginning, like, and lots of times, like since that moment, even like before he really blew up, he would still be like, guys, like this boat's a going, like you need to jump on. And we would be like,
Not right now.
yeah, that's
Not right now.
Now I look back and I'm like, thanks
For a
God. Like, wow.
Divine timing is everything then. Right? So I always say, I use that line when people get on calls with me as well. They're always like, oh, I saw an ad and I just thought it's meant to be. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, it's really good marketing. But also, it is meant to be, right? You're on a call, you're on something for a reason.
Yeah.
Like lean into that.
Yeah, you can either choose to believe that it's the algorithm and that's what got you on the page, but there was something about the position that you're in, the problem that you're currently living in, that made you watch that ad and then take the next step of actually booking a call, watching the homework material. Like, you want to call it the algorithm? Fine. You want to call that divine timing? Great.
Well, it's the abdication of responsibility, right? Oh, the ad found me.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. You must know ads don't find you, right? You talk about something and then the ads get to you.
Yeah.
What are you saying in front of your iPhone, right?
Oh,
What
yeah.
are
I have
you
no
saying?
filter around it.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, imagine I was like, I should test this, you know? I really want to have a baby, right? I really want to have a baby. Tomorrow I should have all the baby stuff. But you're not telling me, like, you're sitting around, your phone's here. Of course, you're probably saying, I hate my life. What am I going to do? Something,
Yeah, like,
something
work
needs to change. Yeah, work
sucks.
sucks. I
Yeah.
can't do this anymore. I need to make more money. And then your phone is like a freaking digital blessing, man. It's serving you goodness. And you just need to lean into that.
Yeah.
Get on a fucking rock star sales call with one of us. Change your life.
That's it.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
People would be so lucky if they get one of us on the phone.
Yeah. Seriously. Tell us something juicy that no one knows about sales.
Something juicy that no one knows about sales.
Or like maybe that not no one knows, but like a myth that you want to just like completely bust wide open right now.
I think that tonality. See, I'm on and off with this one. I think tonality isn't as important as most people think.
Oh.
But there are times where you need the right tonality. I just think it's overdone in a lot of cases. People try too hard with the tonality. They try too hard to sound concerned instead of just being concerned. There's that. There's also, I think nowadays, I notice this more now on my sales calls than 3 years ago. How much more you have to dig and follow up after the first question. Like maybe 3 years ago, I'd get away with asking the first question and then I'd get a great answer. But now it's like, you got to keep digging.
Yeah.
Why do you
more.
think that is?
I think that people know what sales is.
Yeah.
People are more aware of what sales tactics are.
They've heard the questions a million times. Yeah.
Scams, all the scams out there.
Yeah.
Consumer awareness is at an all-time high. People are smarter now, right? You've got AI everywhere. So like your sales flow, your process needs to be better.
Yeah.
You need to be better or you won't last in this game.
Yeah. I think that's a big thing. Like, for example, like Alex Hormozy says, like, would you be opposed? Right. And that was killer for him. But now because everyone's seen it, like, would you be opposed to just paying 10K in full?
I'd be like, shut up.
You sales guy. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, oh yeah, I've seen that. Alex Mosey do that actually. Like they would actually say that. So yeah, no,
So that, yeah.
I agree. I think authenticity is like your greatest currency in 2025 in sales.
Yeah.
100%. Like people are done talking to bots. They're done just like not feeling heard and seen. So if you can create a space where they feel heard and seen and understood, like you will always have better conversations and better outcomes.
Can I say, like, if personal branding, like, you know, that's the way to go, right? It's not building a business with a faceless company anymore. People want to buy people because they want to believe in something again.
Yeah.
They want to believe in a person, their values, their missions, everything. The personalities, traits, the good days, the bad days, that all comes with being authentic and congruent. So when you get on a call for me, for me, the juiciest thing in sales is why I'm such a powerhouse. I don't fucking believe in scripts.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Interesting.
Scripts take you away from who you are.
Yeah.
Right? You can pitch it any way you want with different energy and tonality, but at the end of the day, if I'm sensing any robotic tendencies from the person, I'm like, they're not comfortable in themselves.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable in yourself, you're going to let your personality shine. I'm bought into you.
Yeah.
I'm bought into you.
That's hard to teach though. Like that's how do you
Can't
teach?
it.
Yeah.
You have to do your own internal work.
Yeah. So I think a script has a place in the beginning to help someone learn, but then you will never, ever, ever get to like the 20, 30, 40K months by following a script.
I agree.
Disagree.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I wouldn't give that same advice to a 20-year-old that has barely spoken to people. Like, he probably needs to learn the
he needs
structure
structure.
of
Yeah,
how
yeah.
a call should go.
But that's a
and
call
then-
flow. I always said there's
Yeah.
a difference for me between a flow and a script. Sometimes I get these girls in our trainings who are they'll say one word wrong and they'll be like, oh, I missed it.
Right.
Relax.
Yeah. They're leaning too heavily into the script.
Bring
yeah.
your own personality. You know how to read a fucking book. If you miss a word, just keep going.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, trust yourself, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to keep talking to copycat salespeople. I hate it.
Yeah.
I want to talk to Brooke. I want to talk to Orlando. I want to
Yeah.
talk to Tash. You all should be different on the phone.
Yeah.
You're selling the same thing,
Yeah.
but the energy that you bring is different.
Well, that's why, like, the answer is the most important thing, right? Because the flow and whatever question you ask, whatever way you word it, is designed to get a certain answer. So you can ask that part in the structure 10 different ways. As long as you get the answer you need, that's the most important thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
I think like the scaffolding that's required in the beginning is important because like you will get people, especially like, you know, 20-year-olds who maybe haven't had high level conversations before or even like engaged in communication at that level. Like reading a script would do a lot of the heavy lifting for them in the beginning.
Yeah.
But it would cap them at a certain point and then next level up would be like, all right, how can I
Yeah, they're not going to be powerhouse closers.
No,
Yeah.
If
not
you're
reading
reading
a
from
script. No,
Yeah,
no. I agree.
Right?
I agree. Guys, I have to say something. Today I had a girl reach out to me in the DMs, and I'm sure we're all business owners. This happens to us all.
I saw this on your story and I was cringing.
Was she certified?
Pardon?
Was she certified?
Oh yeah, she was certified, but guess who's through?
The big
She
shell.
sacrifices.
Yeah, the big shelb dog. And she didn't, and the problem I had with this message is not that the hustle. I appreciate and respect the hustle. Like go for it. Go get out there and get what you want in this world.
Get
Like
your pie.
I like that. But the way she worded the message was just like, hey, Brooke, like I've done this and I've done this training with so-and-so and like I've got this certification and I can do that. And like, yeah, do you want a closer? And I just like responded for the first time with just like that emoji. Like oh my God, I can't even deal with that. And she was like, oh, sorry, girl, I'm just out here trying to hustle and, make my way in this world. And I respected that response. So I was like, hey, can I give you some feedback then? And she was like, yeah, please. And I was like, you will never get a job by doing cold outreach the way you're doing it.
Yeah.
Because it's all about you, nothing about me at all. So she was like, oh, wow. Like, wow, my God, that's such good feedback. And I was like, yeah. So I was like, let's try it again. Like rewrite this message and send it back to me. And I was like, I'll give you a hint. Just look at my page before you do it. And she did. And she sends me a voice note and she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I feel like such an idiot. But she still drafted the message and it was so much better. She was like, I love the way you do this. Your voice is like really aligned to like who I am. I love your authenticity and conviction. And then I was like, damn, I've stopped and read that message now. Like, there you go. You're welcome. Go and get a job.
My filter for guys, I say, or for the guys that I work with, I say, if your message can be sent to anyone else besides that person, it's not customized enough.
Yeah.
Like if you have specific references that are only relevant to that person,
Yeah.
that's when you know you've got a good message.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree. I love that.
That was one of the reasons why my outbound PIF Ultra back in the day went through. Because like I was so specific with what she had gone through. Her cancer, her this, her that. Like, how is the camping, the cancer? Like, do you feel like you're ready to get back into that body where we're not going to allow cancer to come back in? It was so personalized to her. She was like, how could I say no to that future?
Yeah.
Right? It's the same thing. Like, cold outreach shouldn't be cold.
No, yeah.
Should
Make
not
it
be
feel
cold.
warm.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love
Heat it
that.
up, sis.
I've heard lots of sales trainers be like, this is not how you get a job. Like going out to all these accounts and like, cold DMing them, that's not how you get a job. And
I
I'm
say
like,
that.
yes, it is.
It can
It can be. We've
can
seen
be.
it.
Yeah.
I disagree with that massively because I think like it's the way you do it. It's how you position yourself.
Exactly.
It's are you leading with value? And if you are, and you catch the business owner at the right moment, like we've had women be hired.
Send me
Yeah.
a
On the
voice note.
spot.
Send me a
Yeah.
voice note.
Yeah.
This is how I won't mention names, but this is how like, if you want to get attention, send a message, then send a voice note. People want to hear you. When I hear someone, I feel like I know them. Oh my God, it's so good. It works every single time. I get a response or they get a response from me every single time.
Yeah.
And what happens is when I send a voice note, I get one back. It works. It's more people want personable experiences.
It's
We're so
definitely-
disconnected.
Yeah.
Right?
You definitely don't get ChatGPT to write your fucking cold outreach.
That's what it
DM.
was. Hey, it was a ChatGPT moment.
Oh, it wasn't even that.
Oh.
It was literally not even
It wasn't
that.
even AI constructed.
Yeah, it was just like it was terribly poorly. It was a poorly constructed message that was just all about her. And I'm like, that's the number one rule. If the woman who you learn from hasn't taught you that connection is not about you, it's about the other person, then like, girl, you need to go back to training.
Yeah.
Because like you've not connected with me at all. Like you've made me mad, if anything.
Yeah.
Like
Service to others,
like
please.
the spotlight is on the other. Like you're literally trying to get something that you want. Like
Yeah.
take the spotlight off yourself. I don't give a fuck about your certifications.
Yeah. I'm a fast learner.
I
Doesn't
can
cut it
double. She
anymore.
literally was like, I can double your revenue or something. And I'm like, oh my God, you don't even know my fucking business. How do you
Yeah.
know you can double my revenue? Like,
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah. Not good.
Yeah. So closing it in the morning or at night?
In the morning,
Okay. Coffee or matcha?
coffee.
Bali or Australia?
Bali.
Laptop at a cafe or office?
At a cafe.
Stand up or sit down desk?
I actually, okay, I know this is meant to be rapid fire, but this morning I was talking about how like when I first started sales, I was way more powerful when I stood. That's how I would get my power. But now I feel just as powerful sitting down. So like I've definitely done the work to not have to stand up to be able to feel powerful. So now I would say sit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also on that.
Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah. Standing gives me more energy.
Yeah.
But like seated, oh, I can really dig into someone's
Yeah.
soul.
Yeah.
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 I'm like, let's get comfortable.
Yeah.
Let's talk about shadows.
Take a seat.
Lean in.
I'm ready for my fire round.
Selling with heart or selling with heat?
Selling with heat.
Money mindset work or sales strategy sessions?
I'm gonna go sales strategy over money mindset first in the beginning.
Journaling before a sales call or dancing it out?
Dancing it out.
Intuition-led pitch or sticking to the script?
Intuition-led pitch.
What's a caftan? Caftan.
A caftan?
Yeah. Closing in a caftan or a power suit?
Oh my God. Closing in my exercise gear. A caftan
What's
is like
a
none of the
caftan?
you know, like
above.
the Camilla? Like the Camilla caftans? Like
Yeah,
the
it's just like
flowy-
a-
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's a very odd one.
Oh my God, best.
Hey, it's your chat
Nude?
feminine flow or boss mode hustle?
Oh no, my Gemini's coming out. I have to make a decision.
1, 2, 3.
Oh shit, I'm gonna say more. That's so, I both.
No.
Both.
No.
Well then fine, I would have to say boss lady will get you better results.
Nice.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah. Yeah. Like as a leader.
Are you ready to move forward or let's lock this in?
Ooh. Let's lock this in. I'm doing assumptive all day, every day.
Back-to-back calls or batching like a queen?
Back-to-back calls. You get in flow.
Yeah.
What'd you say though? Backing like a queen?
Batching like a
Batching.
queen.
What's batching?
Like batching it together.
Oh.
Like a freedom sprint.
Oh yeah, no. Back-to-back calls.
Closing over Zoom or over the phone?
Oh, Zoom any day. I used to be phone, but now Zoom.
Yeah, Zoom for sure.
Ooh, this is exciting.
All right. Pitch perfect or freestyle king?
Freestyle.
You didn't say king.
Freestyle king. Freestyle cult leader.
Freestyle call
Yes.
leader. Trust me, bro. Energy or facts and figures?
Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro.
That's such a you line.
Yeah.
Fast close or rapport marathon?
Fast close.
Yeah.
100%.
Get in and get out.
Every except for in the bedroom.
Well, yeah. Anyway, what?
Micro who?
Whoa. Whoa.
Guys. Oh.
There's no filter on these. Cold DMs or warm intros?
Warm intros.
Yeah.
Duh. Selling to women or being sold by women?
Sold by women.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, selling to women is a whole different. That should be an episode that we do
Yes.
actually.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Ego-driven buyer or emotionally unsure buyer?
Ego.
Yeah, I like good
Nice.
ego
Okay.
buyer as well
Yeah.
lately. High risk, high reward, or play it safe?
High risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Every time.
If a closer
Entrepreneur.
doesn't say that, yeah, or an entrepreneur, like
You're an employee.
exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with that, but like you're in the wrong game.
Yeah.
So get out. Okay. I feel like I know what you're going to say. Banter or business?
Banter.
Yeah.
Bants.
Banter is biz.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do this last one together because there's only one right way to do it. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Close the deal or get ghosted.
Close the deal.
deal.
Yeah.
Oh, that was sick, guys. Fuck yeah.
Love it.
Big O, big B, big T. Oh, we spell bot.
Big T.
Bot.
Wait, T-O-B? Tob?
I think bot's probably
Yeah,
better.
bot's better. B-O...
Oh,
no, yeah.
Tash. Oh, right.
Not Natasha.
O-P-O-T-B?
Or we could be knob. N-O-B.
Bot.
Knob.
Bot.
Yeah, we're oh my God, we've just been
Brooklyn
saying
attack.
that.
Oh, have you? Oh.
And that's on that. That's on masculine men listening.
Change the game.